It's your boy Wes here, the Gorilla King. Welcome back to the Gorilla Investment Corporation, our no shill, no gimmicks channel in which we talk about the psychology behind trading. And today we're talking about none other than AMC, ticker AMC. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I do it a little bit different than the other guys and gals there talking about this stock. I like to talk about the psychology around it, but I do get into some of the technicals in it. However, today I really want to bring up something that I think really relates to AMC and the position we are in psychologically. If you haven't read this book before, I highly suggest you do it. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is literary gold if you are in business of any kind or just need any sort of motivation to understand that the wealth mindset is exactly that, a mindset that you have to put yourself in every single day. And I'll get back to that a little bit later. And it's a very, very unique and very compelling case that I pose here. Anyways, today, what a day for the stock itself. $11.50 close. I think it was at $11.67 in the after hours. Powerful 13% gain today. Maybe a small retracement today. Maybe it pops over 12 pre-market. I don't know, but I do know that some people must be considering closing out their short positions in the hedge fund world. And what did I tell you guys in some of my previous videos? That when you start seeing the media change its tune around this stock, it could be a sign, a very bullish sign that the stock is going to break out. I'll go over some of the headlines I saw today. First and foremost, Yahoo Finance said AMC Entertainment outpaces the other market gains. Wow. That's straight from Yahoo. Yahoo, typically a non-biased financial platform in terms of how they do their media, but that's great news. Wall Street Journal, I thought that was powerful. It had to have been one of their 10 best stocks. Market movers watch AMC. That's very rare for Wall Street Journal to go out on a limb with a stock like this, which they consider just a stonk or a Reddit play. This is a transfer of wealth, a generational transfer of wealth, and make no mistake about it. Motley Fool, the FUD of all FUD. I can't believe Motley Fool had a positive article today on AMC. It says why AMC stock jumped. And within that article, they talk about the undeniable fundamental changes with regards to people going to the theater, loving going to the theater, Mortal Kombat, and these movies coming out. Even like I said, if you're a fundamental investor, I don't see why $20 is not realistic for this stock. Now, I had something that really tipped me off there last week is we weren't able to see some of the short interest numbers. It seemed like they were being blocked off there and you couldn't get onto them. It's just astronomically high. I mean, don't worry exactly how much it is. I'm sure the borrow rate is over 30% at this point in time. And who knows how many shares are being shorted on this. I would not be surprised if it's 500 million or a billion. I don't know for a fact. But yeah, anyways, shout out once again to my guy Jackson Hunter. If you haven't seen the video with him and Houston Wade, the astronomer and professor, once again, I'm going to link that again in the description. It's a must-see. Now, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. As a young businessman, this is the book that I used to get towards the success I wanted. It really changed me. It's the holy grail of the business and the motivated mind. I wanted to bring some quotes and how I thought it relates to the psychological aspects of AMC right now. We refuse to believe in that which we don't understand. That is the human psychology for sure. You fear what you don't understand. You don't believe what you don't understand, and you can't see. And a lot of people in your community, I'm sure you've been trying to tell them about AMC and the opportunity that is here. They're just not having it. They don't believe it. Why? Because they don't understand it. Why would the hedge fund still fall into a trap when GME already happened? Guess what? GME hasn't already happened all the way. This is stuff that is not for everybody, and I don't expect everybody to hop on, but I will tell some people. For instance, my sister, it caught on with her and she invested yesterday. She did her own due diligence and I'm so happy with her. I just provided her the information. So I expect you to do the same. If there is somebody that you think that would be interested in this, and let them do their own research, because you know what they refuse to believe in is they refuse to believe in us as a community. They refuse to believe in the magnitude and the power of people banding together to create a movement, not only a movement, but a pure hold of a stock price in order to flush them out, in which we could have those parabolic 1K, 10K, 100K floors that we all love reading about and fantasizing about. And, you know, it could be reality. I mean, let your wings fly, let the rockets fuel up. I mean, who knows where this is going to go, but it's amazing. Another quote that I really liked is, the number one reason people fail in life is because they listen to their friends, family, and neighbors. Now, that can go two ways to what I've just said, but most of what I am hearing from my friends, family, and neighbors is that it doesn't make sense to invest in something like a theater in the times of COVID, or it doesn't make sense to invest in something that is purely based on Reddit. What they don't understand is there is deep mathematics behind a short squeeze. And I've done my own due diligence on that, and all I can do is share links to what may make it make sense to you. Now, another one, people deliberately seek the company of people who influence you to think and act on building the life you desire. So you need to deliberately seek those, and this is what this community is. This is what the Ape Gorilla community is. It is people that think like-minded towards the same goal. These are not new principles. These are ancient principles. I don't get much into technical analysis, but I do want to shout out Roensch Capital. I'll leave a link to Roensch Capital's page. Amazing technical analysis. He sounds a little bit like James Earl Jones, the person who did the voice of Darth Vader. He has a deep, booming voice, very compelling, but his technical analysis is absolutely brilliant, and he updates GME AMC daily and really gets into the stocks and the charts, the VWAP, the MACD, and gives you full understanding. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the psychological element of it. One thing that I really wanted to focus on in this video is the sell limit question. Where do I set my sell limits? Where do I set them? At 10K, at 100,000K, at $1 million? Some of your brokerages only let you do so much. Maybe 10X of what the stock is currently at. I'll admit I had a genius plan that I was going to break and sell on this way and sell at a stop loss on the way down. I have now removed my sell limits. Why? For a couple reasons. It does hurt the algorithm having sell limits put out there. So I'm going to erase that from my fellow apes and gorillas. That's now gone. No more sell limits. I'm going to be paying attention to this thing, and I'm sure it's going to run long enough for us to make a calculated decision. There's a lot of people that say buy on the way, sell on the way down. I forget the dude's name, but he's a really cool YouTuber. I'll shout him out later. But he said that's a myth. Why would you sell on the way down? Sell in increments to what you're comfortable doing, but don't sell all your shares because you don't know where the top is. So leave yourself some space. I'm not going to give you advice that way, but now I've removed all of my sell limits, and I'm admittedly going to reassess the situation. I'm going to try to sneak in some more shares this week. My position is getting pretty sizable. Whether you have 1 share, 10 shares, 10,000 shares, be confident, be strong that you're helping each other get towards something. I am not shilling AMC in the stock. I do believe in this movement, though. I do believe that this generational transfer of wealth is going to occur, and it's going to occur this summer. That's my belief. It doesn't have to. Of course, they can drag it out as long as they want. They can use the 500 million share dilution as FUD in the media. And yes, some of these hedge funds may try to hold. I don't know what they have up their sleeve, but I do know that we are really holding and nobody's selling, and we're going to continue to buy it. I really love you guys. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Let's subscribe and get this thing to 1,000 subs so that I can do all that fun stuff that YouTube allowed me to do. I love you guys. Invest with conscious mind and invest with your hearts, but don't let emotion get in the way of your decisions. Thank you. Bye.